Well, good afternoon. Hope you're all having a nice Sunday. A very wet Sunday here in South Cornwall. Yeah, it looks like it's still raining out now. Such is life. I'll be quick because I gotta go and get some lunch. I've had no lunch yet. I've been here tinkering away with things and fiddling with things and so on and so forth. So I'll give you a quick update. Then I'll go and get lunch. Our figures are all up for the spraying machine tomorrow. My British Airborne. That's why they're on the wires. Some of them I've given straps to. Thank you for your comments, some of you, on what to use for straps. Everything from pop tins to goodness knows what. What I used in the end, with this equivalent thing. Some of these, put some of these pie dishes. You can buy them for whatever you need them for in the supermarket. 3 in a pack, empty. You see they've got patterning in them and stuff. That's no problem. That's no problem. You can smooth that right out, flatten it out, and you end up with something like that. Nice smooth sheet from which you can cut your straps. So that's ideal. So I've got a whole load of them that I can use. I'm thinking now, I'm just looking at these figures, just thinking I should add a strap to that Piat launcher. I'm thinking. But some I've left without straps and some with straps, just for variety. Airfix figure. So that's our figures ready to go, and our gamekeeper also, complete with the rabbit. Looking forward to painting him actually. So that's the figures. So hopefully tomorrow I'll get on and get the spray booth out and the airbrush. First time I've used the airbrush in anger tomorrow, so that's going to be interesting. What I did is I bought 2 airbrushes, one for top coat, what I call proper airbrushing, and one just cheap one just for primer. That's what I thought I'd do. So we'll get the cheapie out tomorrow when we get these sprayed up with some primer. The only other thing is, before I go quickly, I finished the strong point. That's all done. I'll leave some pictures up at the end so you can see it sort of properly with strong point. But it is all done. There you have it. One. Rather nice looking strong point. And I have to say, complete with mini art pigeons on the roof. And I have to say, it does look very nice. So, very pleased with that. So I'll leave some pictures up at the end. Strong point itself is Airfix. The oil drums there were Tamiya. The telegraph pole that's down on the ground, that's Italeri. The sandbags are Tamiya. I had to think then, sandbags are Tamiya because the original Airfix sandbags left a lot to be desired, so we break them out and we use Tamiya sandbags, and the sign on the telegraph pole. The actual board is Italerite, but the paper sign, that's just off a big sheet I got off eBay. Got a load of these sheets with signs on and stuff. You never know when you might need one for something, so we just clip one out and fitted it. Bit of copper wire painted grey for the telegraph wires that have come down with the pole. Yeah, and pigeons are mini art, which are they turned out quite well. You can't really see them on this, but they've turned out quite well, and I've managed to get a bit of a sheen on the feathers, on the sort of chest feathers, which is nice. So that I can go into storage now, as and when we need it. So tomorrow's job is airbrushing these figures. The only other job I gotta do today, invariably, the only other job I've got to do today, which I'm going to have a go at in a minute, is this jardiniere. As you can see, there's a crack down the side of it, and also that side as well. I managed to knock it with something, put a crack down both sides. So we'll prise it apart, wait till the crack open, and we'll get my glue gun and we'll whack a load of glue in that, tie something tight around it and leave it overnight. Don't worry about the glue that oozes out. People think, oh, you gotta wipe that off or all that. You don't, you just leave it. You just leave it. When it's set, you cut it off with a razor blade. So we'll do that in a minute. So that's it. So that's me done. I'm going to go and get some lunch. That's one thing I am going to do. Thanks for your comments. Hope you all... How many is that? And I tell you something, you cannot keep them all chiming together. It doesn't happen. Yeah, thanks for your comments. Thanks for everything. Nice to know that people like what you do, enjoy what you do. That's great. So, have a nice week. Stay safe. We'll see you in the next one.